Okay, we are live. Voice test. Let's see how we sound. Okay, we are live. Voice test. Let's see how we sound. You. Okay, we are live. Voice test. Let's see how we sound. I'm getting confused by my own voice in stream because I'm listening to myself. That is very confusing. Are still waiting for the guys to come online. Hello to all viewers. We are currently just waiting for stuff to happen for people to join. They might still take a bit of time. I just took the liberty to start a bit sooner so that I could just set everything up. It went smoother and faster than I expected. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, if you have any questions or just want to chat, then go ahead. Type something in the chat. I will answer to it because I don't have anything better to do. Sup, Evil, how are you?
Doing well. I'm gonna send in my craft in a second.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Okay. Space boy.
Yeah, boy.
Exactly 5,000 materials. Okay. Can I save this and then go to main menu and then load it back in? I wonder. Ah, perfect. Awesome. How are you, man? How's your week been?
It's been fine. Got a new phone after all.
Ah.
Because the one my dogs ate decided that it didn't want to have a SIM anymore. Even though it did have a SIM.
Okay.
And yeah.
Ah, shame.
That's that.
So you paid for the screen for nothing. RIP. Why do you have two small cannons and two big ones?
Because I didn't have the budget for two big ones.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's because like the small ones have 150 meters of shot velocity and the big ones have 400.
Yep.
So yeah, that's gonna be really hard for your craft to aim it.
It's supposed to be close range anyway, so yeah.
It looks super maneuverable. I'm impressed. It looks nice.
Thank you. It did turn out far better than I expected.
Mm.
And I'm quite proud.
What are the batteries for? Do shields
The
run on...
shield.
Ah, shields run on battery, not engine power?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Learning something new every day. I had no idea.
I think well, at least I'm pretty sure they run on battery power now. And the ring shields run on engine power.
Okay. I
Although
removed
I
the
might
battery and the
be
shield
wrong.
is still running.
Oh. Well then. I could have just done away with the batteries after all.
Does it say here?
So they do
no.
run on
Here.
energy.
Shields provide some battery storage on their own. So it's probably gives you like one battery storage, so it can provide itself directly from the engine, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
So you can get rid of because batteries are super expensive. Yeah, that gives you 2 times 90. So if you get 20 20 more points out of I don't know where, then you can upgrade to big ones everywhere, big guns.
Yeah, but I'm afraid that if I don't have the batteries, it's going to turn the shields off when I get hit. And remember, you can repair, so it's better to not get hit in the first place.
Yeah. Good point.
Bongo is in chat.
Oh god. Run for your lives.
Faces.
Albinos looks interesting.
Oh god. Oh dear god. That's going to be interesting.
Whatever. Yeah, it is. Go away. I mean, it is how much did he say? Like almost 3k resources just on the advanced cannon alone. Yeah, 3.7. So it's a scary gun.
Yeah,
it's like it looks like almost I don't know, 300 millimeter or something. That's a scary gun.
Yeah. Here's hoping it just bounces off the shield harmlessly.
Yo.
Yeah. I really leaned into the front-sider aspect, and as such, I have nearly zero protection on all other sides.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, you have ammo, you have
That's a bit of a
metals.
concern.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I can
What?
loot mine real quick. That's my drone.
Oh.
It's pretty maneuverable,
Nice.
but it's a bit too maneuverable. Like it spins out of control most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also like it has the two guns here. The really big ones are 64 pounders, and here just the jet engines on spin blocks for thrust vectoring. Some detection.
Cool. Did you set firing restrictions for them? Because I'm pretty sure they have more field of fire than 30 degrees in total. That's why I set the firing restrictions on mine.
Well, I mean, traverse is 15 degrees, but elevation and max and min elevation are 20 and minus 10. So technically, you could argue that in total it's 30, right?
Right. So me putting on firing restrictions was actually bad.
I can put on firing restrictions real quick if you want.
No, it's fine. I don't mind. Wait a second. I'm going to look through the tournament's Discord server and see if I can dig up some very old thing you said in order.
Okay. Should I be worried? Should I stop the stream now?
Not really. Well. You said forward-facing weapons only max 15 degrees elevation azimuth.
Yeah.
Therefore, you could theoretically argue that it's 15 degrees from the front of your craft. Therefore,
yeah. I mean,
with some convoluted logic.
I put restrictions on them, so it's all good. It's all fine.
Okay.
No problem.
In space, no one can. I thought I can speak. There.
No one can hear you scream. No one
In
can
space,
hear you
no one
cheat.
can hear you use black powder.
Where are the others? Like Albino is still working on his craft, I guess, but we're still missing Bongo and Inventor.
Hello, Andre. How are you?
Who's Andre?
Yes, I'm watching you, chat.
Oh. Hey. Yeah, good thing that you are watching because I'm not.
Yeah.
Where did it go? I can't find it anymore. I mean, kind of. The original one is a bit different, has missiles in the middle, but yeah, it's. I just tried for some futuristic design. I'm not a very good designer, so that's the best I could come up with. Yeah. Also memes, Age of Sail cannons on a spacecraft. I find it hilarious that you did the same thing, like not even go for 60 millimeters or 30 millimeters or something, just boom, big fat
No,
cannons.
those are horrid. Those are horrid because they have practically no field of fire, and they need direct line of sight over a long period of time. They're horrid in space for dogfighting.
Yeah, that's a very good point. On turrets, they're great, but like for really forward facing, they're like, wow, 2 degrees of elevation traverse. Yeah, I think I remember that when you put like 5 of them next to each other, then the outer ones won't even be able to hit the same point than the inner ones because they're so far out there. They can't aim inwards far enough, at least on short ranges. So they're awful. Probably could have gone.
Meanwhile, I'm looking up what Stilton cheese is so that I'm ready if people ask me if I smell like Stilton cheese. Like that one time a few streams ago.
I already completely forgot about that.
Well, I didn't.
Jeez. Yeah, must have been traumatizing for you.
Yes. Oh.
Done?
Hey, Albino, what's up?
Hello, welcome. Welcome.
Did the functional parts of my space gun. I'm now making it look less ugly. It may or may
This is
not
not a
only have
beauty contest. You don't get extra points.
It must pretty.
I'm doing great, Andre. Thanks. I had a pretty good day. I haven't slept all night, so I've been awake for like, I don't know, 30 hours or something, but I'm doing great.
Holy mother of God.
Man, I can't do that anymore.
I can't either, but somehow it still works. I mean, I had pizzas and chocolate, so I guess that kind of fuels me back up. The only thing that keeps me running is the high blood sugar. Yeah, well, like we just said, Andre, with the minigun you have to kind of point on the target for a long time, and with the few resources we have, it's pretty hard to build a stable craft that can point at the enemy for a prolonged time. As you can see, like
Evil's... A thruster costs 150 material.
Yeah. I mean, Evil's craft has like 1, 2, 3, 4,
it's
5, 6, 7,
5,000
8,
exactly.
10. He has 10 thrusters on his craft, and
luxury.
Yes.
Yeah, and still it wobbles like crazy. So
he has shields.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a smart boy.
I'm playing smart.
I don't have an inertial fuse. But you know what I do have? I have a timed fuse when I'm firing 500-meter flak. Because you don't look like you have a lot of defenses on the back of your ship.
Good.
You actually have 500 millimeter cannon? Albino?
I got an 18-inch gun on my space gun.
It's not a spacecraft, it's a space gun. Also, like,
yes.
I think Evil's craft is probably has a big disadvantage because it's a front-sider, but it cannot fly backwards. So all of the other craft...
It can actually fly backwards, it's just that it rarely does because the only forward-facing thrusters are 50% pusher and 50% turners.
Wait, you can put
That's why
thrusters
they're
behind
rarely on.
ducts? Yo,
Yes.
I had
That's
no
the
idea.
point. That's the whole point of ducts.
I thought they were for daddy blades or something.
That's why they were added.
Oh, that's good to know. That's actually great. I always thought they were just like cheat blocks for even for more health on a single block and also no drag transparency. And
I
stuff
thought
like
they were
that.
only for cheese.
Yeah, exactly. That's everything I
Sam,
see.
have you considered playing the game normally from time to time?
Wait,
No, he has to have his one tick frickin'
you
doomsday guns.
you actually can
Speaking
play
of
this
which-
game normally? What? I had no idea.
Speaking of which, would it be possible to make a one-tick railgun that fires an APS shell?
Technically, but you would have to fly out to the range of the gun and only fire it once you're at range.
I mean,
Yeah, to be
conventional
very niche.
railguns have no problem because the way the game looks at the collision is different. Like with vehicles, the vehicle just gets teleported because the game assumes you don't get that fast. But with projectiles, they actually look like, where was I last time? Where am I now?
They
And-
actually have what's it called?
This
Raycast?
is Inventor. I've got to eat lunch real quick, then I'll be on.
Okay, sounds good. See you in a minute. Yeah, so-
Missiles and simple lasers are allowed, Andre, but missiles have to be unguided, and simple lasers are very, very bad because they need a long charge time and they need to be pointed at the target for a long time to deal
Yeah.
damage.
pretty much the same issue with miniguns and the 60mm cannon.
Yes.
I was thinking,
Also, I believe guns without gravity compensators will run into problems that they will just never hit,
Mm,
but I'm not certain.
I don't know, honestly. But yeah,
Oh, hey.
also, Evil, about the railgun, you were saying, I think the maximum speed you can get out of a railgun is like something about 2,000 meters per second. Because after a while, you cannot add any more rail charge. There's just like it
Oh,
flattens
right.
out.
Right.
Yeah.
Stretch. Ugh.
The inside of my craft is just a big frick-off gun with engine strapped to the side.
I feel like it'll have a ram car will have a very good time against that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
I have tested the ram car against it. It loses.
Oh wow, yeah,
Oh.
probably just gets
Oh.
one hit in the face and that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
This is a big gun.
So what do you think about my gyro drive?
I think it's epic.
Yeah.
I have yet to actually see it in.
Well, here you
Ooh,
go.
that's
I've kind
sleek.
of tossed it together.
Ooh, wow.
Look at
Ooh,
that.
damn, that's fancy.
This is fucking
Oh,
genius,
wow.
like the gyroscope and everything.
Oh, that is
I
beautiful.
used the 6 different style objects to work, all within a.
Yeah,
I think it's.
Is it
3x6
really a
space.
gyro or is it reaction wheel?
It's gyro.
I mean, what's the difference between the two?
A gyro has a static spinner and then you move it. A reaction wheel, you vary the rate of the spinner.
Ah, okay. Then I think it's a reaction wheel.
Ah.
It looks like a
Okay,
reaction
yeah,
wheel to me.
probably.
Well, it looks like it's moving in multiple directions, which means it could be a.
Well, he has like one
Yes.
vertical one for like yaw. He has one horizontal one for roll.
Yeah, I've got 3.
Also, I don't think
I've got 3
FTD
spin blocks
simulates
taking each other.
angular momentum like that.
It does actually. Like
It does.
Yeah. If I
Oh.
take this
So spinning. Wait.
one
So
and just
spinning makes you stable. Like having the
if
big
your
spinning
spinner is
stick makes you
balanced,
stable. Sorry.
because your spinner's balanced.
I don't think it makes you stable, but spinners at least if you accelerate a spin block, you have a counter force on the original craft. But I don't think that they have like the momentum effect that it gets stable.
Yeah, I don't know if it calculates gyroscopic precession.
Whatever that.
Yeah,
that
I
is.
don't think it does, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It would be
Okay.
really cool if it did, but
So
All right,
that
I'm
would
adding
be
metal armor to my
really
woodcraft
interesting.
in the form of metal plates.
Ooh,
Ah,
luxury.
nice.
I had,
Armor is a luxury, all right?
I had to remove my
How
metal
will we
plates.
ever deal with that? Oh wait, that's an actual proper laser.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, it only has two pumps, so it doesn't have too much.
Okay, I'm now
DPS.
50% less scared of it, so it seems.
It has like less than one
Beatable now.
firepower, so I
Oh, okay.
honestly I doubt
Yeah, I think
that.
the shield can take that.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What's the penetration on the gun?
Yeah, I wanted to see how well it would work. It's not great. It'll snap off like rubber and whatnot, but it's only 2Q. I kind of want to replace it with guns, honestly. Just autocannons, because those would probably be better for that size. But it works.
Yeah,
Kind of.
I'm curious to see how
I
it
put the
fares.
entire thing together in like 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, like just from the, I don't think it will win, but from like from the looks and
Oh,
from
no, it's not
the engineering behind it, this is definitely my favorite craft.
Yeah, I really want to. The problem with the gyro drive is that I can't figure out a good way to implement it. Like it takes up a good bit of space to work. And I have to use a little bit of cheese. 3 out of the 6 spin blocks are used just so that I can clip them together.
Is that alloy armor? Or is it painted?
That's alloy. That's alloy.
I would.
It's not.
Interesting. Why alloy over metal?
Okay.
Probably because the gyro is more effective if it has it to move less mass.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's
can
better
you
at the
look at
center of
the laser? Oh, okay, I see.
I don't think it actually matters what cavity you put them on, right? Like those cavities have no pumps connected to them at all, but they will still get filled. Like they.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
So you just have 2 triple pumps, and they feed all cavities together. Yo. Okay.
I'll get my design in a second. I'm just figuring out how many blocks I can replace with metal before going over the budget.
You actually have an
Hey, I'm gonna
endpoint
upload-
selection
I'm gonna
card?
upload my
Why?
real quick.
I know that vehicle has so many freaking luxuries.
Like aim point selection,
Wait, you have the
target
money for
prioritization.
actual cards? What?
Honestly, I'm not sure how.
Why do you have target prioritization? You're only fighting one enemy at a time.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, I considered making micro drones.
Yeah, that would be really useful against Sam, your drone Sam, because you have 3 of them,
Yeah.
and so it can just focus down the ones that are still operational. Wait, you have? Oh god, you have a what's it called? AI transmitter and receiver.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Luxury. I have one
Alright, I
detection
just added-
equipment.
I just added the latest version. It's got some better, just AI stuff.
Okay. Did you remove the cards?
Nope.
Oh god, I hope I can somehow deal with this. I am very scared of it because my drone is quite slow and it
Yeah.
doesn't really deal well with.
Oh,
rammers,
quite
I
slow.
don't think.
It's going to get flacked.
Wait. Is someone using flat? In this
Well-
tournament?
I have an 18-inch flat gun
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
with a 50-meter range.
This is not
Of
Albino's
its flat?
entry. Albino's going more crazy than that. I mean, I would love to see Albino use his RAM card because it's hilarious and it's a meme and everybody loves it. But
Oh, I mean, that definitely needs to be entered. I just don't think it's going to do very well because I didn't have
Yeah.
time to tune it.
yeah, okay, you get 2
Enter it
entries.
anyway, it's fine. We'll just put it in as a bonus contestant. And by we, of course, I'm referring to Sam because he's the one hosting the tournament.
Yeah.
Here, let me
Yeah, I
upload
believe
my space gun.
Okay.
Oh god.
I wish we could have upped the cost limit to 10k, but 5k will work.
I mean, you just have to
10k
win.
is too easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
If you would have upped it to 10k, that would have really screwed me over because my drones would just smack into each other while trying to fight the same enemy. So I would either have to make them not do that or make it bigger.
or just use 2 of them. And,
Alright, there you go. We have a space gun now. It's in Discord.
Yeah, but if I used 2 of them, they would smack into each other. I've tested them.
Oh, okay. I hope mine don't. I mean, I think mine have enough random movement that it won't matter.
So what are the weapons? Where are the weapon types being used so far?
Rams, lasers, the multi-weapon block, not the simple one. APS.
And simple weapons, Evil and I
Yeah.
are using simple weapons.
Honestly, I'm amazed someone managed. Is it you that managed to get that APS to work in this budget?
Yeah, I got an 18-inch APS. I think he's loading it now.
Yo.
Does it only have like one autoloader?
No.
Like 300
No.
pieces. Man.
I have... Oh,
Space
shit.
gun.
Hold up. I fucked up. That's not the good gun.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I mean,
good
it's
thing
a
you know
functional
that-
gun. It's just... I screwed up.
No worries, man. I mean, we never managed to get a tournament started in less than half an hour, so it's all right.
That'll.
Oh,
Hey, are
also, Sam, at one point I was thinking about cheesing the tournament rules by having the main body of the drone rotate like as if it's on a turret and the rest of it not rotate. But I couldn't figure out how to do that effectively.
Alright, there's
I mean-
the new space gun with ever so slightly higher rate of fire.
Okay.
I have a whopping 16-second reload.
Okay.
Better than the first time.
I mean, it's a decent reload. It's just hilarious when you hear it in this context.
It's an 18-inch gun that deals 5,000 damage in a flak radius of 39 meters.
Ooh,
39
Ooh,
meters.
that's-
Okay, yeah.
that's quite strong.
You're
Yeah,
going
that's
for
pretty good.
the instant kill option, like either you hit and you win, or you miss and you lose.
Oh, I have armor, and it can turn.
But the problem is, most of these spacecraft, they use armor, and Black is really weak to armor. If it were a normal competition where we had like wings and deadly blades and all that to snipe, it would be great, but the best thing you can hope for here is to sign some detection.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to destroy armor. I'm trying to blast off your freaking jets.
Yeah, there's
They're
the
not bad.
jets that are almost always exposed because nobody seems to have bothered to put ducts except for me on
I have ducks.
2 ion thrust. Oh, you have ducts. That's cool. Fancy.
I have ducks
anyway,
on
as
my
I was
forward,
saying-
reversed, turn, and pitch thrusters, but not on my elevation thrusters.
Ah, good.
Okay, we're having team
So,
1
yes.
versus team 2 for the first fight. So it's Albino versus Inventor.
Albino car, albino gun. Accurate.
Also, a lot of the armor is either thin or not at all existent. So flak might actually be pretty good.
Nice chair, man. Nice chair.
Alloy.
And the other one is the ramming car. Okay, let's see how they do. Let's go.
This is gonna take a while, just saying. Oh,
Yeah, probably. The ram car drifts way too much.
Yeah.
A race car with a lawnmower. Yes. Yes, it is.
I mean, the laser.
I don't
is
you know the
scoring
sun
some
doesn't shine in
good
space.
hits. Huh? Come again?
I'm responding to your chat.
Ah, yeah, sorry. I can't even see the chat right now. 1 second.
They're
I'm
talking about how the
professional.
sun doesn't shine in space. Which is strange because it used to rain underwater.
He got hit.
Close. Wait, I got hit?
Yeah, but not just a glance, like I think a couple of blocks of armor. I'm trying to log onto your craft. I think. Whoa.
Ramcar do sick dress, bro.
Yep.
Plus, since there's no guns or anything, there's not really any explodey bits.
To make the UI a bit bigger. Oh, nice. Almost hit it.
Are you clenching with every pass?
Oh, I think the...
Honestly, I think the space laser, the inventor's gyro drive one might win because if it keeps dodging, the ramcar has no way to actually do damage.
Yeah,
That is correct.
Well, it can zap it quite reliably, it seems.
Yeah, and the
Well, you see, the funny part is the ram car is the only one I've tested it against.
And did you win?
Mhm.
I quit the battle because it took like an hour.
Okay.
The Ramcar is very durable.
I mean, it's
No,
it's lost 25% health
The
already.
laser doesn't do anything. It does very little. It's just that your car is made of rubber.
Yeah, but a Ramcar can
Wait,
lose one wheel worth of thrusters and most of its armor and still be fine.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa.
But
This version of the Ramcar is a tank, where the other ones were glass cannons.
yeah, but the other ones could repair, and this one
That
can't.
is true.
And this one is diving, and I forgot to set the altitude limitations, I think. But this one is
Well, if it
jumping
lands
out of
in the
sky,
water.
and yeah, I think Inventor must
Yeah,
have
it's gonna land in the
must
water.
have
It's
hit.
gonna crash.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's down.
Yeah.
I don't think the
Hell
car will
no.
chase it. I think the car is altitude locked.
And
Ah.
Mine's designed not to go below 50 meters altitude.
he's still shooting it. He's still trying. But that is a win for Inventor. Good work, mate.
Hey,
Wait,
I didn't
it
expect
is?
it to do that well.
Well done, inventor. You have won the thing. Huzzah.
Okay.
Bye bye, car.
Car is out. Now then, new numbers. We have Team 3 versus Team 2. That is evil versus me. Okay.
Alright, let's see.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am excited for all of these events. I'm very
okay.
curious how, because you're the only one with multiple drones.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Okay, so
How
here
did
we
you
have
manage that?
I think
cheap. Very, very cheap.
Sam. Yeah, I think you have a very good chance of winning because you're probably just going to swarm my drone.
The
What
And if you
problem
hit
is,
its back, it's pretty much dead.
yeah.
Oh, I see the cannon.
It has a lot of important stuff just sitting there on the back,
yeah.
waiting to be
Oh,
shot.
I want that to
Hey,
fight
that
my,
means
my
cool.
flat gun so bad.
Yeah, it would just get disintegrated. The problem is they are extremely wobbly. Like half of the time they control when the PID can behave, and half of the time they're just going everywhere. And yeah, it's a bit
You should use autocannons.
unpredictable.
Alright, well, here's hoping that they wobble too. Aw, miss.
They wobble too. Aw.
Here's hoping that they wobble too much to actually hit.
What's
My thing.
Space Boy's gun?
Oh, it has I think it has two 32 pounders and
Two
two
16
16
pounders.
pounders.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
the,
so it's
the
battle of the
really
simple
small
ones.
age of sail cannons where I
Wait,
have,
you could actually put a shield on that thing?
What?
Shields are not that expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Plus,
It
they're
just-
good for preventing damage, which is
Mm.
really important if you
Like-
can't heal.
1 out of 5 times.
they just use
Actually,
a lot of
that's
engine
like
power.
really good.
And I think like 2 of my drones already fucked off into the distance, and I have no idea where they are. They probably lost control and are spinning in a circle.
Come on,
Like how that one's
space
doing?
boy.
But Evil already lost 1% health, so huzzah! Also have two.
Oh no.
I think we might have to institute a rule in future competitions that your design has to be able to kill itself in 5 minutes.
As
Oh,
in-
another one showed up. It came back.
Mm.
As in, your vehicle versus your vehicle. Something has to eventually happen.
Well, yeah, something does eventually happen with if my drone fights itself, but that something is generally
Yeah.
just going up and down a lot and eventually smacking into each other, and either like both drones lose half of their health because they're either the top half is left or the bottom half is left.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it takes far
Yeah.
more than 5
The
minutes.
problem is like
And
all of our craft are one extremely wobbly and two have very slow projectiles, so they are really struggling to hit each other. Especially
I do
Wait,
like
so
how
you
me
not
and
have a chance
Inventor-
of winning this?
Yeah, I know. Like we're gonna be here for hours.
yeah, probably.
Hopefully, the Space Boy can ram them because it has a point at set to 10 meters. And I'm hoping
Oh,
that
nice.
the inertia from it charging will just
Yeah, but-
smack into your drones.
You can't ram my drones. I mean, just look at them. They're like spinning around in circles and going everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like hoping that from all of the spinning, eventually it will point into the right direction. That's basically just what they're trying to do here.
You know, I actually considered entering like a mini mass driver.
What?
That would have been something. A mini
The
mass
problem
driver.
is
Mass driver.
getting it set up right.
Yeah,
But it is possible to do.
What mini mass driver?
Yeah, tiny mass
just
driver.
like-
Yeah. We could make like for the next tournament like a mass driver competition or something like that. That would be hilarious.
I feel like you would just win by default.
I don't know.
I don't
I
think
thought-
so.
I thought
Unless
people
we
on the
give
mass
out
driver.
style points. Unless we give out style points, in which case I'm going to try to make a gun that shoots a gun.
Do you know Enter the Gungeon, the game? It's
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah.
And I
It has
definitely
this
played
kind of
through.
things, you know, guns that shoot guns.
Doesn't it have a shotgun shell that shoots shotguns?
Yes, it does. It's hilarious. It's just that kind of humor. And I think we will have to abort this one because just nothing happened. And call it a draw.
Yes!
Oh
I
no,
mean-
clearly Sam wins. Clearly.
Yeah, because I
No!
did 1% damage, so I win. No.
My drone has more material capacity. It can outlast them in a war of attrition. It is more efficient due to the laws, due to the economics of scale or whatever they're called.
No,
which
it doesn't.
states
What?
that
You have 4,710 resources, and I have 4,770, so I have slightly more resources than you. Probably
yes,
because
but you're wasting more resources by having 3 drones running around doing their own thing.
No, we all started with the same
Ah!
amount of resources, actually. Oh, it gets closer
Yeah.
and it missed. Okay. Yeah, I'll just abort this
This
one.
is a draw. This is clearly a draw.
Yeah.
I know. Let's decide this by putting the ductwork in.
Come again? What did you
Yes,
say?
Nick. I probably
everyone
should
died
have
first.
used a laser, but I did not think it through
Yeah.
too much.
I had a laser craft as well, but it was sitting at like 7,000 and I didn't know what to remove. So, yeah.
They're saying a laser's the only thing that can hit reliably. You don't need to hit reliably
Lasers
if you've
are
got a
expensive.
40-meter flak radius.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to see that 40mm flag radius. Because your 40mm flag radius goes up against me in the next round.
Yes!
And I'm
Shred the alloy plate armor.
I'm really curious about that one.
You're probably going to die, Sam, because
Yeah.
well, not in
that's-
real life, obviously,
I hope so.
but metaphorically,
Alright, I want to do the space gun.
you're probably going to get beaten because
That's
What
the
is
old
that?
version.
It is? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Give me a second. I'll take care of that then.
Have I fucked up the file I sent you? Let me check.
Can you send it again?
Sure thing. Give me a sec. Save vehicle. Save it as space gun test.
Nick, simple lasers are probably a pretty bad idea because you have to they have to stay on target for a longer time, and with, as you can see, staying on target for any amount of time is pretty hard for us right now.
All right, space gun test is up.
Yep.
That is the most recent version.
All right.
I thought about doing a particle cannon, but those things are stupid expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking
I
about? You
also
can make a
wanted to do
2-block
that.
particle cannon. Just put the
I've
short
done
range
that.
blaster and the return pipe.
Yeah, and it's gonna.
I've done that.
I also
Well,
wanted
it's-
to make a particle cannon, but it was far too expensive to actually do any meaningful amount of damage.
It would probably.
And also, it's not really as good as a laser because it has what's it called? Like dispersion. It has inaccuracy.
Yeah, but you get to deal damage types other than kinetic.
Yeah.
Can't find your.
EMP would
Craft.
probably be pretty powerful.
You can't see. Well, your
But then
drones
again-
should be pointing at my space gun.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's probably spawning in the water.
Oh. Yeah, it can't water start.
Yeah. Also, in a space battle, it'd probably be better if they didn't.
The car can water start.
Yeah. Okay. The car is universally function. Ah, there.
The
it is.
car just
Found
does
it.
car things.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay. It looks a bit better now.
Yeah, it's no longer blocks of armor.
Can you actually control pitch?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, so you have the stabilizers just for roll, and pitch
Yes.
is done. Okay.
It's just the rear thrusters.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I think actually it's
So-
pretty good.
Those are mine.
Yes, their differential thrust on the rear thrusters is pitch. Differential thrust on the front pitchers is turn.
Yeah, that's smart.
Well-
4 thrusters, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Oh, wood. Nice.
Let's have the gun go boom. And you're turning away for some reason.
Oh, is it gonna try to frickin'... It's... Oh. The engagement range is too close. It doesn't like that.
Skedaddle.
Yeah. Also,
Skedaddle.
didn't we have
Ooh.
like a 15-degree limitation? I don't know if that's 15 degrees.
That is 15 degrees.
That is-
The gun can only elevate depressor turn 14-point-something degrees.
Okay, then I said nothing. All good, all good.
But yeah, it does fighter things. It's gonna try and, like, fighter them.
Okay.
This might take a while.
Yeah, and mine are already like spinning out of control in the distance. It's like if I
this is
put
hilarious.
shots fired, and yeah,
Miss.
no chance.
Perhaps I should have set the engagement range. What's the range start at?
Shots fired, but you took 2% damage. There are 2 blocks falling off right here. So that's
Yeah, I
another one
should have
for me,
set the
probably.
engagement range not to a kilometer.
A kilometer, dude. With the speed that my craft are moving.
Damn, that's far.
Oh, explosion over here, nothing happened. What's your fire rate on the gun?
15 seconds.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably do a lot better at less than a kilometer.
Mm.
Not if you accidentally fly in front of it, though. Then,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's to be what? Will he do it? Will he do it? No. Okay.
Come on. Ah. Damn it, I just want to see block confetti.
well, if the engagement range, I don't know what it started at, but if the engagement range started at like 15 meters, it would have been fine. Or 1,500 meters. Oh, shot.
Ooh,
The shot velocity on the guns
You
are
got a
really
hit?
fast.
you got a hit.
Oh yeah.
Damn,
Well done.
this guy is just a
It
husk
is-
and he's dead.
He's dead.
Wow. Not bad, not bad. Nice hit, man. No,
Storm me as much as you want. I've got God.
Wonder.
yeah. I mean, I would have had to put way more effort into the PID because, like, as you can tell, these things they just cannot move or aim or whatever. They're horrible.
Yeah, the problem I had with my space gun is that I didn't have anything really good to test against, so I just decided this is probably good. But yeah, thinking about it now, I should have sent the engagement range to 500 meters instead of a kilometer.
Yeah. I mean, mine are looking like for 200 meters or something. And that's one...
Yeah, if you want to use a 2-axis turret with restrictions, that was okay. People are saying do a fucking 225,000 mass driver tournament. No.
I mean, I was trying to get mass drivers cheaper, so it would be nice to have like a 10k mass driver tournament. Oof!
Did I shred something?
At that! Ha!
Oh,
one of my guys got a hit,
up.
and it must have hit ammo or something, because you are dead.
The entire gun is gone.
Dude, out of nowhere! I didn't see that one coming. Nice!
The dangers of a high blast radius.
Yup.
Yeah.
But hey, I wanted to submit an actual gun, so gun.
Yeah, it's a gun with jets. That's all there is. Nice.
It has wood armor. What did you expect?
Okay, who's left? Albino is out.
Evil and Interceptor. Air Inventor.
Yeah, right, because we had the draw. Let's make sure they spawned at altitude.
Wait. Oh, Inventor had the laser. Okay.
Yeah,
I think I might have done significantly better if I, maybe if I just told it not to reverse.
I mean, I think it was just a matter of luck, basically. Who would get the lucky hit first? Because you could one-shot me, I could, obviously, as we can see, pretty much one-shot you, so it was just a question.
Only from the sides, though. There's a chunk of armor on the front of the space gun.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, with the way my things maneuver, it was probably just as likely to hit you from the side than from the front, really. Okay, let's go. We have the shield versus the laser. I think that one would be pretty balanced. Both are still at 100%. I think Evil can probably stay a long time now, thanks to his shield.
No.
Yeah, that's going to lower the
bit of damage.
Quite a bit, and...
Well, what's the power on the shield?
I think I set it to strength 10, but it's really limited by the engines because they're... Well, I couldn't really fit a proper power plant in it to also supply battery power as well as engine power.
Oof. Close misses there by Evil.
Yeah, it's also limited by accuracy quite a bit.
Yeah. And you probably should have gone for fewer guns, but then the big ones. Because the 64 pounders have like 400 meters per second velocity, and those ones have like, I don't know, 150. But, if this pattern continues, I think you could get a lucky hit.
Yeah, I might also smack into the gyro drive.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Just win by jousting.
But, yeah, that seems quite unlikely.
Yeah, I should have set my gun to shorter range. Then my gun could joust with your drones.
Yeah. I think we should...
Well, I mean, your gun has a big stick of barrels on the front, and my gun has not gun. My drone has RAM, so yeah, it seems fair.
Yeah, but if I point blank you, shield or no...
Yeah, just the explosion radius is just gonna...
My gun is
Even if you don't point blank me, if you just hit me, I think, because you said it had a timed fuse, right? So I think even if it bounces off, it's probably going to deal damage.
It's going to deal less damage, but it's going to deal damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Come on, space
I wanted to
boy.
say this, but
Come
I
on.
can talk right then. That shield is going to really hurt my laser because it reduces the armor piercing value. Now, if you have like only wooden stuff, it doesn't hurt that much. But
Yeah, but like the way Evil's craft is moving, you are still landing a ton of hits on the armor without the shield. You're getting through quite a lot.
Yeah,
He's down 15% almost already.
it doesn't seem to. Plus, it's still doing damage even if it has low AP.
He has a strength 10 shield, but I don't think your strength 10 shield is running at full strength, right? That's power?
Probably not. I don't know. I really have no clue. Either way, you seem to have knocked off at least one thruster, which is very bad because that one thruster probably controlled pitch as well as roll.
Yeah, you are moving out of control. The shield is gone, and now you're just losing blocks.
Oh yeah.
At a crazy rate. Yeah.
Wait a second. Did the engines get taken out or something?
A few, I think.
It's maneuvering too
to
wildly
tell.
for the engines to be gone.
No, as in the fuel engines. Oh yeah, one seems to be kind of gone. So yeah, that's probably why. Yeah. Ah well.
I see you two also have redundant engines. I put redundant engines in, but it doesn't matter because explosion.
Yeah.
My entire craft is redundant, and Evil fell
And
apart.
it's dead.
Okay, that's a victory for Inventor. That leaves us with...
you have fought valiantly.
Do we want to make like a second place round where we have Evil and the space gun joust against each other? I just want to see it for the explosion.
I mean, fight anything you want against the space gun. What's the starting range?
What's the standard?
It's 1,000, all right.
Yeah, probably.
so wait, did I just win?
Yes.
I'm talking.
I think Inventor needs to fight Sam as well to have the actual winner.
Yeah, Inventor versus me will be the finale, but now we make like the third place round. Just because I want to see Albino's gun blow up Evil's craft. That's the only reason.
Hopefully my gun will point at its target and not retreat. I really hate the retreat AI. I thought about breadboarding it, but I've been breadboarding every single design.
Correct.
So I decided on this one. That's the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm fixing it.
The problems when I design something in literally an hour.
There it is.
There you go.
It looks a bit
Looks
like a
much
fish
better.
egg. Yeah. Okay, let's go. And you're breaking off backwards once again.
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
just have to
something will
smack you.
explode.
Eventually.
All hail the conclave regime.
I don't think actually that. Ooh,
Yeah, I don't think I might be able to outrun it.
Yeah. Yes. Good.
I think that the AI can compensate for the gravity or the lack of gravity on the guns because
Not
Evil is
on.
pretty accurate.
My gun has a gravity compensator on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. I really have no clue whether or not the AI compensates, but the Age of Sail cannons are naturally inaccurate
Yeah.
just due to their stats. So, yeah.
And
Yeah. I should have either breadboarded or changed some of the settings.
Yeah. That's
I don't think I'm gonna win because it's never gonna turn around.
that's almost disappointing.
I mean, you can change it. Just go into the AI, but that's more work.
I would have to leave like I would have to go into designer and everything.
Oh, I could upload a new version, but yeah,
A
it's
new version.
a new version.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna call it here and say that Evil probably won.
Yeah,
eventually.
eventually. If you made the start range longer, it would be able to get a shot off probably.
Mm.
But I didn't
Yeah,
know
I
what the
kind of
start
want to
range
see
was.
what happens when the spacebar gets hit by the flak. Like, will it bounce? Will it just destroy the drone? I don't know.
When what gets hit by the flag? When
The space gun.
My drone,
Ah, yeah.
the space boy.
I think it the because it's a flag shell, it will explode on the shield, but then
No.
no.
No, it'll ricochet, and then the time fuse will set it off.
Ah, okay, but probably still in range.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, so for the finale, I think this one goes to Inventor because my craft's advantage is that they move very randomly, but because it's against laser, it won't help them, and they will never be able to get a shot off. So I think that will be a very quick victory for. Yeah, already losing parts. I mean, given that you have the lowest DPS weapon on the whole thing, Inventor, I'm actually impressed how well you are doing right now.
Even with the simple weapons have higher firepower than his laser.
Yeah. I mean, the 6 of them between them have. I think you have like 1 firepower on your entire craft in total.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that too.
I'm not.
I'm surprised no one has died yet.
The
But this one
brilliant
is going
thing with
frisbee.
Inventor's craft is that it always deals at least some damage.
Whee!
Yeah. Yeah, so I've basically done the same strategies I do with the Carbon Conclave, armor and lasers. All hail the Conclave regime. Yeah, normally lasers aren't that great at that level. Small lasers don't do a whole ton, especially in comparison to other weapon systems. But I guess for this, whenever you don't have a whole lot of armor, and my ship has a lot of armor too, especially compared to y'all's.
Yeah, my drones have like nothing, a few metal plates, and that's it.
Yeah.
But they are still lasting pretty long. I mean, that's kind of proof how low DPS your laser is. But I mean, a gun that hits but does little damage is still better than a gun that doesn't hit at all, right?
Sure.
Yeah, especially when you can't
Stares at
see it.
my giant space gun.
Yep. I mean, you managed to nuke one of my drones out of the sky. That counts for something.
What's the firepower?
Yeah.
Let me check the firepower on my gun. 3. The firepower on my gun is 3.
Okay.
What's the firepower on my gun? Like 0.6?
Yeah, 0.54, but you have 2 of them, so slightly above 1 in total.
Well, lasers, they don't really, I don't think they really gain much benefit from having multiple outputs. It's just that you spread out the damage more.
Yeah, and also it functions a bit like the laser destabilizer, where you use more energy per shot. It has the same effect if you have just more laser guns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but spreading out the damage means that you're less likely to actually destroy a block.
Yeah, but the problem with lasers is sometimes that they're too precise. Like with the explosion, you hit a block next to something you want to hit, and you're going to destroy that block too. With the laser, you hit the block next to it, and you just destroy that block, and maybe you behind it. So spreading out the damage actually helps a lot.
Yeah, it's the reason I don't like
experimentation.
kinetic damage.
Yeah.
Like it has the potential to just go straight through the enemy and not do anything important. Yeah.
You know, first world problems. Our guns are so big.
Yeah.
You know,
Also, just taking out little poking holes in your enemy. It doesn't look as cool as burning them to death with a super laser.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, lasers
More satisfying.
became real sad when you couldn't snipe AI.
But I think that was a good decision.
Well, you can still
Oh,
do
absolutely.
that. It's
Yeah.
just you can't do it with AI.
It's a good thing they removed that because it would like you could just cheese a lot of stuff by having a stick with rams just poke the AI.
I mean, you still can kind of, if you manually aim, you can still focus one spot and just completely wreck it. But it's more fair still, yeah.
I've got a funny story about finding an AI. I think it was the Deepwater Guard airship gantry, one of the final bases. And so I'm on that thing, and it can't fight back. And I'm like, where is this stupid thing's AI? And I'm looking all through this thing, I can't find it. And then I go into spectator mode, and I look behind a couple of crates. And they hid the AI behind a couple of crates.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
No
I
armor.
mean,
No
do you know
armor
where
at
the
all.
AI is on the Deepwater Guard houses?
Yeah, it's like
They're under lights.
Well, it's in,
It's
like,
in the roof
corner.
or something, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the roof behind
Well, I
one of the
think-
lights.
Yeah. It's like you won't hit it if you look for it, but you might just hit it and blow it up accidentally.
Yeah.
The lights. The
I've
lights.
been,
Don't
Hey,
go to
AI
the light.
secret.
I've been meaning to make like a dedicated capture vehicle for a while that I can just bring into battles. And I'll just run up to something, and then I can use the guns on it to shoot the AI out. And I'll be close enough that I can capture it.
That's what Bongo did in the speedrun, I think.
Yeah, I had a submarine that was particle cannons, and I would just have it fire only EMP.
Mhm.
And it was it had vertical up facing particle cannons.
Oh, that's smart.
Capped a lot with that.
A bit like the schräge Musik that the Germans used in World War II. Where they basically just mounted huge fucking guns vertically into their planes and just shot them into the air. And,
Yeah.
so they flew below the bombers and just shot straight into the bombers from below.
Yep.
I mean, it
That
worked. It was
sounds
effective.
fun. That sounds really fun.
That's basically
So,
what it was,
one-
but a submarine.
Mm.
I'll be honest, I did not expect that at all.
Alright, free for all. Let's see what happens.
I
Hey, my
want
gun
the-
might actually shoot something.
I want the gun to get at least one kill.
I do too. Feed the gun.
Do it.
I mean, the
And-
gun's immediately going to run away.
Aw,
So if no one
that's nice.
chases the gun,
And I took off some of your barrel, I think. No, it's just a few blocks.
I just hope that the space boy smacks into something.
Yeah. I think you are gonna get taken out really quickly. One, because Albino is prioritizing you because he has a
Yeah.
priority target
But that was
card.
me.
And because now you have
No,
so many
that-
targets, you can point the shield at them.
Yeah.
The laser was me. Sam.
What is it?
Actually, I didn't configure anything on the prioritization. I just kind of stuck it in there.
Oh, okay. Well, it will still go for like the most dangerous. Well, now it's going for mine. Okay. I don't know.
That's a
I think
shotgun.
it's just going for the closest one.
Where
I'm
you got
sure.
closer. Yeah.
Space gun
Now,
still
it does have
hasn't
cluster
fired a second
point.
shot.
It does have cluster targeting. So that means it's going to try to shoot for the bigger surface area. So that probably helps a lot with accuracy.
Ah, yeah.
my space gun doesn't know what to target.
Yeah. Target saturation. Where's it? There it is.
My drone is just being picked off by Inventor's laser.
Yeah.
Slowly.
I mean, Inventor's
but
laser thing is
surely.
just
I cannot.
killing
Oh,
everyone,
now
I
it's
think.
not shooting. That's one.
Wait, it did take 4% health damage, so
I mean, everyone is a little bit hurt.
yeah, something might happen to it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
Hello?
Can we get an... Oh. That's one of my drones falling out of the sky.
It's freezing up for me.
Oof. Another big
There we go.
explosion, but
Okay.
nothing happened.
Oh, I got hit. Where? Where did I get hit?
I think you got it quite a while ago. I don't know
Oh.
by
Oh,
who.
wait, no.
Not the big one, obviously.
Yeah, those engines get hit on the gyro drive, they're exposed. So that'll be
Yeah.
pretty worrisome.
I've taken 3% damage and not died.
Oof! Point blank range.
Oh, wow.
Good shot,
Kaboom,
but
baby.
I'm still alive. Okay, I just have one jet and the fuel engine doesn't
Still alive,
work.
just kind of floating there.
Yeah. Floating uncontrolled, but no, I think that's it. Wait, no. How is it still alive? It's still at 60% health. Like, what the hell?
And believe me, I am still
Invincibility.
alive.
Drives on.
And another one. And it lost 4%. What is wrong with your gun? It does like no damage. It's still going.
Well, it is flak.
Yeah,
So,
but it's like
yeah.
200 millimeter flak. You cannot just take 3 or 4 hits from 200 millimeter flak and just. I mean, keep going would be. It takes like 4%
Well, I mean-
damage every time. What the fuck?
it does seem to have metal armor.
Yeah.
So
And it fell apart. Okay, finally. Maybe the gun now gets something else to shoot at.
The gun hungers.
The gun is trying to go for a swim. No, never mind. It caught itself.
Oh, there must be something down there it's trying to shoot at.
Is there?
Because it points at.
Don't see it.
And this is why we have target
And
prioritization.
it got a pretty good hit on my third drone. Okay.
We've lost
and-
5% health and still alive, boys.
Yeah.
There might
So,
actually
yeah, I
be
got the
exposed gun.
Flash is drone. Cool.
Yeah. So it
Well,
really,
Flash is drone really cool.
you would have probably won against me in albino if you had the updated one,
Yeah,
because you
the one
you
that
alone,
actually doesn't immediately run away from literally anything.
Yeah, you alone just took out all 3 of my things.
Uh-oh. What's it doing now? Did it lose a turning thruster? Can it not aim anymore? That'd be sad. Oh no. It's just having a moment.
Yeah, it's just reorientating itself. I mean, it's trying to shoot at Evil's craft for a second there. Can we get
That's really close. Come on,
smack
gun
into it,
dude.
do something interesting, space boy. Come on.
Just kind of floating around, being a target to everyone.
I am surprised at how much damage is taken and not exploded.
I mean, I'm not sure if it still can use controlled flight or if it's just like wobbling around randomly, but it's still going. It's still keeping itself in space. I mean,
Well, there's only 4
Well-
thrusters that are important, and they're the 2 on the front and the 2 on the fins.
I was talking about Evils, but
Oh, evils.
yeah.
Oh,
I
there
mean,
we
now
go.
it has a lot. It will have a lot
It'll
less
be fine.
easy.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Well, quite clearly, it's not fine. It seems
It's
it probably lost the downward facing thruster, so it can't. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. Now it's falling out.
Well, I mean, it was a bullet sponge, which was what I designed it to be.
Yeah,
So-
it did it well.
Well done.
So
Well done, space boy.
Can the
basically,
gyro drive beat the space gun?
Yeah.
This is the fight I've been waiting for.
Can the space gun land a lucky hit on like the gyro or the engine and? Ooh. Yeah, but did like 0
There
damage.
it goes.
So
That's
I just
0
get hit?
damage. It took like 5% of the health off.
Yes, inventor, your gyro drive got hit with flak,
Oh.
and it.
you took out one of the lasers.
Yeah, it's flak time. Oh, it stopped moving.
I think that took out the AI.
That took out the laser system entirely. I don't know about how it looks inside. No, the AI
it
is
looks
still
like
there.
AI should still be there.
I can look at the brain. Fun fact: from the devs, AIs have brain. In case you didn't know.
So does your avatar.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
So the AIs aren't actually artificial intelligences; they're
Just-
natural.
Brains trapped in a box that keeps them alive, and they have to, yeah. Oh my god! Every time I fire a guided nuke projectile, you basically just are sacrificing a living being. Oh my god! That's not good. Oh shit! We're going the wrong way, guys.
Ethically sourced brain.
Free range nuclear ordnance.
And
So, in the FFA, the gun platform wins.
yeah. So that is yeah. Victory for inventor.
Oh,
in
and then there's like exposed gun.
Good game, guys.
Giggy.
Good game.
yeah.
Just don't shoot anywhere where you see the gun.
Yeah, I mean, you got lucky. You got lucky. Okay, that was pretty sweet. I love it.
Yeah.
So, inventor won.
Yeah, I guess.
Honestly, my first idea was making like a giant flying space ball that ran things.
I tried to make one. Do you know the movie Battleship? Where they have like these.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, they have like these spinny things that just fly into everything and just shred it from the inside. I tried to build one, but the problem is because mass on spin blocks gives counter rotational energy. It was just tearing. It was uncontrollable basically. But yeah, it's,
Don't the white flares have one of those?
do you know its name?
They have the big spinning saw, but
Yeah, they do.
an actual spike ball, I don't think they do.
No, not a
Not
spike
unless it's
ball, but
new.
like, yeah, that big saw thing.
Do you know what it's called?
Neat.
Desecrator, maybe?
No,
Or what?
the desecrator is a battle.
Oh no, Wrecker, I think. I think it's the Wrecker.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
What do you call it?
Wrecker?
Wrecker?
Ah, there we go. Record. Where is it?
Bottom thruster.
Ah, yeah.
Yep,
I
that's
see.
the one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All of the thrusters at the back. Nice.
Oh, that's an
Oh,
old design.
Yeah. I think I've seen it before. I think.
It's pretty old, but it's still very scary.
Yeah, and it looks.
Eh,
It looks very white flares, you know.
I have a dedicated anti-air interceptor. Nothing that flies scares me anymore. Well,
Also,
except for the Spirit Bomber. Except in space.
Also, it doesn't actually go in
fine,
for the RAM. I think it has like a altitude limitation or something.
Yeah, it has an altitude limit.
Ah, okay.
They have a submarine rammer that just has a saw that barely peeks up above the waves.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Didn't they also have one with melee pack?
Yes, they have a few with melee pack.
Oh.
Mm.
Cool.
Actually, one of their melee pack submarines was the last ship I killed in my first campaign. That was the only ship I ever caught from the white flares, except one of the resource bases.
Yeah, I remember the white flares being so annoying the first time I was fighting them.
Yeah. I think like my main battleship just got completely shredded by the Martyr. I think the nuke craft that just explodes in your face.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Oh,
a
you know
thing
what
when
I
I
hate?
first played.
I hate
Nukes
those,
were a fun
those
addition.
Spin eaters.
Mm.
Those things are so annoying to hit. They go like 10, I think, in atmosphere, and you can't hit them.
Yeah.
That is why I built a 160 meters per second interceptor. I will
can't
hit
hit you if you're faster than us.
Spite. Spite, the thing that powers all of modern innovation.
They have a design called Spite, don't they?
Fight?
Yeah, there's a design called Spite, I think.
I'm pretty sure they've got a design for with every name.
At least there used to be, I reckon.
Don't see one.
Well, they removed a
Right.
lot of designs from the game not too long ago, including some of my favorite Deepwater Guard ones.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I don't play enough campaign to really be able to take part in this conversation, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
Same.
I barely see all of those ships. Like, the Marauder, obviously,
Alright,
just for
okay,
target
alright.
practice, and that's it.
See y'all.
See ya, bye-bye. I guess I
Later.
left already.
Bye.
Yeah, the Marauder's legendary. You can never...
Yeah.
It's never going anywhere. They did change it a lot,
Yes.
though.
Ooh, yeah. You
The
can...
superior combat vessel.
Yeah. They actually have the old Marauder... I mean, all of the Marauders are in there, actually, if you spawn them from here. Hot Rauder, for example. Where is it?
From the Deepwater Marauders.
Hello, Marauder. I'm not talking about the meme Marauders. I'm talking about, like, the actual Marauders. All the various designs.
Yeah. But there's like here Marauder old style. It's still there. This one with just a bunch of cannons
It's so cute.
and then the big cannon in the front.
It's so cute.
Didn't have a pedal wheel back then. Well,
There was also a version of the Marauder that took off a lot of its side guns.
okay. But
It looked exactly like the current one. It just they stripped a lot of its gun,
okay.
which I thought was interesting.
Okay, and did it have any advantage to compensate for it, or was it just like Marauder with less guns?
Marauder with less guns.
Okay. Oh, that one looks sweet.
Actually, if you take a look at the Land Marauder, I think that version still has all the old guns.
That Marauder.
It might actually, I'm not certain.
Yeah, well, it has like a one solid row of 64 pounders.
Yes, that's what the Marauder used to have.
Okay. What does it have now?
Nice.
It doesn't have that anymore.
And it still has a few ones, right?
Oh yeah, it definitely has guns on the side of it,
Ah, yeah, but like half as many, really.
but half as many.
And it's like
They
the
cut off the
shadows.
guns.
Yeah. I mean, like, what's that Marauder? There. That many guns. That's actually like something you would have to be afraid of.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
from the sheer amount.
yeah, definitely.
I had my pack cruiser that I'm currently working on. Well, not really fight as much as this, just take hits from one of the Age of Sail Onyx Watch ships, the one with lots of 64 pounders, and I can say that they are scary.
Yeah. I mean,
They
individually
may be
they're
simple
not, but
weapons,
like
but-
en masse, it's a thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Land Marauder's dope.
Yeah, it looks all. It really has this Mortal Engine vibe going on.
Everything in the
Yeah.
Ashes campaign does.
I think I'm gonna have to play the land campaign soon. Like I really feel that like I should do that and put my land speeder in there.
Fun
For the
fact,
memes.
I designed
Yeah.
3 of the Onyx Watch tanks for the land campaign.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Which ones?
Oxen, Bison, and Rhino.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Land designer, let's go. For
Yeah.
wait. No, it's...
It's not going to be in the hostile spawn list, though, because you have to go to the active map. I also had a submarine in the game, but they removed it.
Oh. What was it called?
It was just the TRD submarine from Glau, but they removed it because they changed how particle accelerators work, which made the design, it just didn't function anymore because they changed how particle accelerators work.
Okay.
Never really messed around with Glau.
What did you call
That was
them?
fun.
Oxen, mule, and rhino, right?
No, Oxen, Rhino, and Bison.
Oxen, rhino, and bison. Okay.
Not the mule.
Oh yeah, they look cool. Well done.
Oh, that one is awesome. It's like a...
Oh yeah, that's the Bison. It is my favorite design.
Yeah, it has like the tracks of like a Mark V almost, like the World War One tank. Why do you have big wheels and small wheels? I hate you. It triggers my OCD. I don't like this.
What? Big wheels and small wheels?
Yeah, you have big wheels in the front here and small wheels further back.
Oh, that was updated. The original, when I built that, it didn't have big wheels.
Okay, so
Because the Keepers of the Lore have to update things to make sure things still work. Like, they changed the gun on the Rhino as well.
Okay.
The main gun. Right now it's APS, it used to be cram.
Ah, yeah, I see.
But yeah, the Bison is by far my favorite tank I built.
Yeah.
It has a really Warhammer 40k feel to it.
Yeah, people on the Reddit were like, wow, this is really Warhammer 40k. And I was like, I mean, yes. Although I wasn't experienced in Warhammer when I built it.
Okay. I love the pipes and everything.
It's so cool. They actually removed it in an update and then brought it back.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Because it looks like a circuit board and it's just dope.
Yeah. Ooh, you have a bulldozer tank.
Yeah, that's a resource vehicle. That's the one I'm least proud of. It's pretty bland.
I like the mounting for
Yeah,
the wheels though.
it's cool though.
Yeah, it's the that's the resource vehicle.
Yeah.
In the Onyx Watch campaign.
Yeah, I can kind of get it. It's a bit weird, the combination of like the engineering thing, but then you have like a couple of small guns that looks a bit weird. It should be like the AVRE.
Churchills?
You know do you play War Thunder?
Yeah.
There's like like you said, the AVRE Churchills or Centurions or something where you have like this huge slow demolition charges or something that would be something fun.
So in the game, or when we were designing ships, the only rule, or not only, but one of the big rules for Onyx Watch is if you only had one gun, you're getting laughed out of the Onyx Watch Club.
Okay. Okay. Because that looks like a couple of kids in a what's it called, in a mattress fort. You know, like the two guns with barely enough space for both of them to fit in there.
I actually had a new design that I was working on. It's actually kind of old now, I guess. It was about a year ago. Trying to replace it because, like I said, it's not a design I'm particularly proud of. The Bison looks so much better. The Rhino looks so much better.
Yeah. The little side cramps there.
Yeah, I was really upset that no one included any of the Age of Stale style stuff with the side guns, and I was like, no, I'm putting side guns on this. And I don't think any other design has those side guns.
I really love this one. Like it's so fucking wide, and has like
Yeah.
this land cruiser, land battleship vibes. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
The
It's
proper
amazing.
castle on wheels.
Yeah.
And it's not just a Kingstead with tracks glued to the side. It has tracks as part of it. You can see them going up the frickin' side of the vehicle and over the top.
Yeah, it was designed as a tank from the get-go. That's really
Yeah.
shows off, like the hooks and everything. I mean, the tracks are behaving very weirdly. They're being very confused.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think that's just game related. Can't blame you for that.
yeah. Like some of my current tanks also have strange behaving tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually like Ashes. I think better than Niter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's volume limited, which I actually like.
Yeah, but the enemies aren't, right?
So the enemies have elites and capital ships,
Mhm.
or capital class stuff. The
Yeah.
bosses. The Rhino is an elite, so it's allowed to exceed the volume limit. The Oxen's an RZ, so it's allowed to exceed the volume limit. And then the elites, I think for Onyx Watch it's like the Treadstone or something, is their elite.
Mhm.
So they have 3 different designs to allow to exceed the volume limit. 2 of them there will only ever be one of, and then the elite there can be multiple of.
Okay. Yeah. I see everyone is like below 7-8K, and then you have the big ones.
Yeah, the volume limit is 2.5K, but Onyx Watch are allowed to go up to 3K as a whole.
But that's like 3.2, 3.2, 3.9, 3.1, 4.7, 3.8,
Yeah.
4.4.
What
7.
is how much volume changes sometimes, but in general, Onyx Watch is allowed to break the rules. The other one should be more coherent.
Okay. Yeah. But I think that you can actually also turn off the volume limit if you don't want to play with it, right?
Yeah, I won't though. It's part of the challenge.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm probably going to go heavy on like jet-powered land ships, so.
There's also the fact that smaller vehicles take less time to design
I
than
don't
Super Mega Battleship.
100% agree on that. Because
I mean, you can spend decades on a small design.
that's the curse I'm suffering from, because I have to optimize everything, but I believe like debugging, well, I guess debugging is a bit easier on land, but especially on aircraft I spent so much time just getting the balance right between center of gravity, center of drag, center of lift and everything.
Yeah, but
It's
comparing
actually-
a large version of that to a small version of that, like the large could take longer. Although generally the larges are easier with planes, just because small planes
I
are
think-
impossible.
I believe it's easier to design a big plane than a small plane, but I guess yes, everything else.
For anything
Yeah.
that isn't a plane,
Yeah, then yes.
small
it's-
is easier in
Yeah.
time to design.
Yeah. But not necessarily better or more effective, obviously.
No.
And well, it's also gotten a lot better lately with changes to AI and everything. It's a lot easier to and a lot faster to just program the AI. Like right now, you do like 5 clicks, and then you already have like a pretty general purpose everything AI running. Whereas
What's this
early-
AI? That's not breadboard.
Okay, yeah, sorry. You do you. I know. Whatever, just do your thing. I don't care.
Honestly, I've been trying to use the AI more because they have made it better. But when breadboard first came out and the AI was garbage, I definitely was a very big fan of the breadboard.
And meanwhile, I'm over here putting 3+ BIDs on my AIs and just having a breadboard for making wheels on the side of of my ship spin faster as I'm over time.
I mean, I've got my interceptor has 6 PIDs and is full AI controlled. It's not breadboard at all.
Mm.
But yeah, land campaign is dope.
Yeah.
I should probably get around to finishing it. I am confident that I have a fleet that can beat any of the campaigns. It's just doing it.
Yeah, you have to sit through. And I think, like, you know, when you don't even have to build anything anymore, and it's just like spawn in, do the battle, spawn in, do next battle, spawn in, do another battle, it gets repetitive, it gets boring. That's a bit what I find sad. You have to get the balance right, you know, fight a little bit, build a little bit, etc., etc.
Oh, my problem is some of the campaigns are a bit buggy and crashy still.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
That's that's why I haven't beaten Glau yet. I went back to beat Glau. And there's a bug in all of the campaigns that sometime when you load a save, all of the fleets are doubled.
Oh,
the
wow.
friendly ones or the enemy ones or both?
Yes. All
Oh,
of the fleets,
Okay.
everything is doubled.
Oh,
There's
God.
2 enemy fortresses, but you have twice your fleets.
Okay,
And
so
it's just like, this is...
basically all that happens is it takes twice as long to finish the game.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen every time, but when it does, it's annoying.
Mm.
Right, well, I think I'm gonna leave
Yeah, me too.
too, because it's
Bye.
getting late. Well,
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna leave as well. Thank you to the few viewers on the stream that are still here for watching. Thank you,
You
Albino,
7 few.
for yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Albino, for being here, for having a great time as always.
Yeah.
It's always fun with you guys. It's hilarious. Shame Bongo isn't here. I really missed the inappropriate humor that he always brings to our conversations. All right, man. Have a nice evening and see you sometime else.
As I'm over time.